Have you heard of the anything computer? Well, it's something that's pretty amazing when you get down to it and think about it. It's something that, well, I'm going to tell you about, and it can help you as an entrepreneur to do what you want to do. Hi, I'm Terry Brock here with Stark Raving and Entrepreneurs, and I've got a video for you. Not a whole lot of the fancy B-roll and graphics and things that we do before. This is just you and me sharing right here in my study some ideas that I had and thinking about something that I did that can help you to really get more close to the people that you want to connect with, those prospects, those customers that you have. That's what we like to do here at our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. It's just us. We're here helping you to build the business that you want and achieve the goals that you want as an entrepreneur. We believe in the live and let live philosophy, the idea of you do whatever you want to do, just don't harm others, don't take their stuff, kind of embracing what's called the NAP, the non-aggression principle. That's what we're all about here, and we want to help you with that, and that anything computer can help you with that. So you think, well, what the heck is an anything computer? What do we mean by that? Well, it's something that I came up with because as a kid, I'd been watching Star Trek. You remember the show from the 60s? Well, I was watching it in the 60s when it was there, and we got a chance to see it on TV, and they had a computer there that you could talk to. You could ask it questions, and then it would come back with answers. I mean, Spock would often say, computer, how many humanoids are there in the next 3 planets? And it would come back with an answer. You'd hear it, or something like that. And so I thought that was a pretty nice thing. I liked that a lot as a kid. Well, now, years later, let's fast forward it here, and we had a chance to work with these kind of computers. Matter of fact, right now we can. A lot of good things are happening with that. And you can take these computers, and you can be able to get some work done, and you can humanize that computer experience a lot. I mean, I was just a little kid there, and I played Captain Kirk, and I'd have other friends and family to dress up, and they'd play the other roles, and we'd make up little stories. It was kind of neat to exercise my imagination, and as a little kid, we could do that. And it was all based on Star Trek, that computer that's there. You see, what you could do is with the computer, you could ask it all these different kinds of questions. Well, that was a fun, fancy thing. It was a fantasy for me, and I really liked it because it helped me to start thinking about possibilities for the future of where we could go, even as a little kid. Well, fast forward that to today. And now with voice dictation, you can talk to your computers and you get the answers back and you can get results. See, Gina and I are using, like many of you, are using Amazon's Alexa. We get the information from that. I can say, hey, Alexa, what's the temperature here in Orlando? Or I can say, Alexa, what was this? Or give me the Spanish word for such and such, because I'm studying the Spanish language. That's kind of nice. Or what I really like is when we can go into it and we can say, play such and such song. And it reaches over into the library and it plays it for us. Boy, that would have been nice. I imagined things like that could happen when I was a kid. And now, well, it's happening. So the 10-year-old kid in me right now is chuckling and going, hey, this is kind of neat when it happens. So what does this mean for you as an entrepreneur today? Hey, in this current era that we have now, well, think about what you have at your disposal. You see, you've got an opportunity to use tools like Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant, Cordana, and a bunch of others that are out there as well. They give you the ability to get the results that you need. And you might be thinking, well, Terry, that's no big deal because we can do that now. We could type into the computer with Google and get what we need. Yeah, but it's not exactly that way. It's kind of sort of like it, but a little bit different. You see, Google does not usually come back with a voice. I like the voice. I like that computer coming back and helping me. As a matter of fact, on my Alexa, here it is, right over here in my study, this right here, when I say Alexa, it doesn't come on. But if I say, computer, what time is it right now? It would come back.
It's 9:03 a.m.
9:03 a.m. Let me turn the volume up on that a little bit more. So as I'm recording this, computer, what time is it now? Computer, what time is it now? And it's not cooperating now. Isn't that interesting? Well, we put it together like that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But hey, we're just rolled with a punch. As a matter of fact, this is one of those fun, we just do it whatever we can kind of recording for you that doesn't have all the B-roll and everything put into it. And by the way, I'd love to hear from you on that. What do you think about this? We've got place for that. This is a place for, hey, it's just you and me sitting down and taking a look at it. But what you can do, let me go back to what I was talking about. Because of the voice technology, you can use that to build your business even more. How? Well, I strongly encourage you to use voice dictation whenever it's possible. You see, you're able to process information and say things much faster speaking than you can typing them out or writing them out or things like that. So if you use those technologies like Alexa or Siri, Cortana, others, they can really give you a lot of capabilities. I'm using Google Assistant, I use Siri, and have used Bixby on my Samsung, and using some other tools as well so that we can get the kind of tools that we need, the kind of results that we need. You see, here's a way that you could use it. You could use the voice dictation, and really more than that, you're leaving a voice message on Facebook or LinkedIn, some other platforms as well, to send a personal message to someone. See, if you send a message on voice, people are going to listen to that. That's unusual. Even though we get it in other areas, when you do that on Facebook, you do that on LinkedIn, chances are you're going to get through much faster. And this is doing something that Gina and I talk about, where you're humanizing the virtual experience. They know it's your voice. They hear you. They know it's going to work, that it is really you. And then you're able to use that and help people a lot more. So you see, what you're going to be able to do is make it human. Take the technology and help it to connect with a person. You get a 30 to 60 second message and it'll work out very nicely. So what you can do is you can reach those people that you've wanted to reach, and you do it in a way that is, well, it's a whole lot more human sounding. And I think that's what you want to do. You want to take that, get it done. Also, when you're creating your memos or your first drafts of something, use the voice dictation, and that will help you a lot because you can do it faster. You can dump your ideas down there for a first draft. Then you want to go back and edit, look at what's going on, how you can use that, and do some changes with it. This way, you'll be able to get a lot more done. So that's where my anything computer comes in. It gives you the ability to leverage the daylights out of the technology so that you can be more human and get more done to help more people. Well, what do you think about that? I'd love to hear from you. Wherever you're getting this message, please leave a message below. And also let us know what you like about this video that I'm sending out. Not as edited, not as fine-tuned and all that, but I think there's a place for that as well. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you like it when it's just real, just us, not a whole lot of fancy editing, maybe a little bit of it in there, but I'd love to see you on that. And matter of fact, talking about seeing you, we'd love to see you at our weekly events of Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. You go over to starkravingevent.com, starkravingevent.com, and you can register for it, no charge, and you can come in and hear some of the best speakers literally in the world. That is not hyperbole. These are speakers in the Speaker Hall of Fame. I'm in there, and so I got a chance to know these people, and we can ask them to come in, and they're so gracious and kind to do that. And that's every Wednesday at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Love to have you come in, learn about marketing, some of the latest technology, how people are using cutting-edge technology to literally make millions of dollars. We want to show you how to do that. So you can come over there, and if you want to come over and see what we're doing with the whole program, it's starkravingentrepreneurs.com. Again, we're embracing that NAP, the non-aggression principle of live and let live. You do whatever you want to do, as long as, number one, you take responsibility for your actions, and number two, you don't hurt other people, you don't take their stuff. Don't do that. You live peacefully. I love the way that Leonard Reed said it, the founder of the Foundation for Economic Education. He said, anything that's peaceful. So anything that's peaceful, that's what I want you to look into and see how you can make that happen today for you. Drop me a note. Let us know what you think. We really look forward to hearing from you. I'm Terry Brock for Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. Thank you very much for joining me today.